Hey guys! Today I am talking about things I wish I knew before I became an entrepreneur. And I get a lot of messages from so many of you guys saying how you are inspired by my journey, or you are on a similar journey, or you're starting your small business. I want to first say congratulations. And also I wanted to make this video just to prepare you for the entrepreneurial lifestyle. That's what we're gonna call it. So hopefully this video is very helpful for you. If you are currently on the entrepreneurial journey already, which I know a lot of you guys are, maybe you're going to relate, you're gonna raise your hand and say same. Before I get into it, I know a lot of you guys were upset when you missed Melanin Haircare's last investor raise. We opened it up again. It's going to close on December 8th. If you're interested, it is about to close again. We are about to reach our goal, but I wanted to put that out there for you guys. I was talking about this on my Instagram, and I put it in the community tabs on YouTube. If you're interested in investing in Melanin Haircare, becoming a part of that team, you have until December 8th. We're already halfway there. We were only able to open it up for like a very small amount. But we were able to open it back up. So hopefully you guys are happy with that. All right, let's get into it. The first thing I wish that I knew was that you are always going to need more money than you think. You put your business plan together and you think I'm gonna need X amount of dollars. You will need more than you think. So plan for that. You want to make sure that you always have access to credit and that you're in good standing, and or that you have access to funding dollars, whether that's loans or you're looking into grants or anything like that. You're always going to need more. So just make sure that you have like a rainy day fund, something where you can go and get more money when you inevitably need it. It always costs more than you think. I promise you that. Number two is that it's not about how you say it, it's about what you say. So don't worry about sounding like an entrepreneur. You might find yourself in some big rooms or talking to investors or other business owners, and it might feel intimidating. I know it really did for me at first. I was like, I'm this like graphic designer girl. I'm like a content creator up in this space. And I really had to learn how to feel confident in myself because, you know, there's a lot of lingos getting thrown around and everyone just expects you to know the lingos, and you might not know the lingos. You might feel a lot of pressure to fit in, but don't be intimidated by big rooms and feel like you need to conform. Make the room conform to you. It's not about how you say it, it's about what you say. You are valid. Your experience is valid. You are here for a reason. You don't have to fit in. You don't have to say the perfect words. It's about your numbers. Do they make sense? Do you have good intuition? And you will 100% be fine. It took me a very long time to just be comfortable with being me. But now I literally don't care. Like, this is me. This is what I'm going to say. It's valid. I am intelligent. I know what I'm saying. I might not say it in the crispiest, most perfect way with a little bow, but that doesn't matter. Hear me when I say. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like you need to fit into the room. The room will conform to you. The next thing I wish I knew was to just trust my gut. There are some things that maybe didn't feel right, but again, because I was new to entrepreneurship, I was really like, okay, well, maybe it's just I don't understand that aspect of it, but your gut never lies. Trust your gut. If you don't understand something, ask questions until you understand it. There's no such thing as a stupid question. If someone looks at you sideways for asking a question, that's a them problem, not a you problem. So trust your gut. If something doesn't feel right, ask questions to clarify until it feels right. And remember that the majority of entrepreneurs were people with a dream. So a lot of us started out with zero knowledge. So go through your process. If you have questions, ask the questions, gain that knowledge organically and in your time. The next thing that I wish that I thought about was just to kind of like slow down, grab some books, grab some information. Books that talk about the entrepreneurial journey or leadership journey are just always a great idea so that you can understand what you're getting yourself into. When I first started my entrepreneurial journey, I was relying majority on the people around me. And I wish I'd taken the time to just dig into this information myself prior to really getting knee deep into entrepreneurship, just so that I would be prepared with what was to come, so I could feel more confident when it does happen. And I also didn't have to defer to people. I could have really settled into my gut instincts more. You know, in your gut, you know what you want to do, but when you haven't been on this journey before, you don't know what to expect. You might question yourself. You know what I mean? You might question your intuition. So it's just really good to get a head start, read some books about this journey, and really kind of prepare yourself for what's to come, basically. It's like when you get pregnant with a child and you read those like know what to expect when you're expecting books, so that when the child actually comes out and they start going through their phases of development, you already read about those phases in the book and you're not surprised. The same exact thing. So I would definitely invest in some books just to know what to expect when you're expecting. It's so funny because a lot of entrepreneurs have the same journey, like the same challenges that come up in different ways, but they tend to be very similar. We're all gonna have to learn, we're all gonna have to get our hard knocks, but they don't have to be so hard. Okay, they don't have to send you to the emergency room. We're going for, a simple sprain, maybe a cast, not like in the hospital for a week on life support. Okay, let's aim for the cast, okay? So get your books. Forget what inspired your entrepreneurial dreams. Your new hobby is going to be entrepreneurship. So if you loved hair care, if you love to bake, fitness, art, whatever it is that just sparked that joy and got you into entrepreneurship, just know that that's going to be put to the side. You're gonna have to look at your lovely hobby that inspired this all. You're gonna put it to the side, wrap it up in a little bow, put the little dust cover on it, and your new hobby is gonna be entrepreneurship. I'm trying to make that sound funny. But it is, honestly, it's a little devastating. I'm like laugh crying. I'm literally laugh crying. Oh my God. I actually thought I had put things in place where I would be able to still do my hobby, which is hair care, and I still do it. Like, I'm here filming today. I filmed other videos, and so I do squeeze out videos here and there, but obviously I'm not online as much as I used to. But just entrepreneurship really requires you to be fully in it. When you are fully running your business, you really have to be fully in it. So your new hobby is going to be spreadsheets and fundraising and logistics and meetings and managing different personalities if you have employees or contractors. So just know that you're still going to get to do what you love. Don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be as much as you think. And also, if you can grow and expand your business and replace yourself, you could also put yourself back into the fun role that you were looking to. And so I'm not quite there yet. I haven't been able to replace myself yet, but I look forward to being able to do that so I can take my hobby out of the dustbin and blow it off and put that back on. So yeah, I just want to warn you about that, because I think that a lot of people think that if they love something and they want to open a business for it, they're going to be getting to do this thing all day, every day. And oh my God, that's amazing. That's actually not it. You're going to maybe do 10% of the day. One thing I wish I knew before going into therapy, not therapy. One thing I wish I knew before I was an entrepreneur is that it is going to test me. I'm gonna look in the mirror and I'm gonna be like, girl, are you good? It's a really good idea to not only put a buffer on your business planning, but also put a buffer on your mental and physical health, okay? Plan for how you are going to take care of yourself. We're in our 6th year now. So I spent the first 4.5 years just go, hustle mentality, I'll sleep when I'm dead, that kind of thing. And guess what, girl? I almost died. Okay, I almost did die. I was about to go to sleep. So I had to really stop and be like, okay, number one, get your butt to the gym, because I'm feeling tired. I am worn out. I cannot care for my own self, let alone my children that I have. I am losing it mentally. I am unraveling. And not only that, I couldn't fit in my clothes. I still almost can't fit in my clothes, okay? And that's the stress bloat too. And so I was like, I gotta get rid of the stress. I gotta get rid of this feeling of everything being weighed on me. And so I got my butt back to the gym, and it has been the best thing I have ever done. Go to the gym at least 3 times a week. It's gonna be really great for your physical health, for your mental health. It's gonna help to reduce your stress. Really have a health plan in place for this journey. It's going to test you. The other thing that you want to do is you want to get into therapy so that you can kind of have someone to talk things through with. If you ever need to question anything, or you ever need to get back to the root of who you are, to really be able to trust your decisions, therapy is so amazing for that. For me, it has done wonders. And if you sign up for BetterHelp, just joking. It's not a BetterHelp commercial, although I do use BetterHelp for my therapy. But yeah, your therapist can just be a neutral somebody, not in your business, not in your family, not one of your friends, that can really just sit you down and like help you stay grounded when there's so much stuff going on around you, and maybe like everything is moving really fast and you've got a lot of questions, and or you're just needing someone to challenge your beliefs or to walk you through different things. That's going to be something that's really great for you. So really look after your mind and body. And like, this is coming from somebody who, I've always been athletic, but I've also always been a workaholic. I tend to tunnel vision on things. And so if I'm focused on a project, like I'm all in. And so I couldn't do everything. So I was like, forget it. I'm not going to spend my time working out and doing all this stuff. I got a business to run, until my business almost ran me out, right? And so I really had to get back to square one and take care of myself. Can't help your child with the oxygen mask until you get your oxygen mask on, right? You guys have heard it a million times. It is a true statement. You can't take care of anybody else. You can't make good decisions until you yourself are taken care of. So just remember that as well. So that's it. Those are the things I wish I knew before I became an entrepreneur. Let me know if you guys like this video. I know it's different from hair care, but I figured I would just throw this in. I've been talking a lot about Melanin hair care and the journey that we've been on with the investor raise and all of that. And so many of you guys have been telling me your stories. I figured this video could be helpful. Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comments, and I'll link the WeFunder investor raise in the comments below. Again, you guys have until December 8th if you want to join on the Melanin hair care journey. If you want to be an investor, it's open until December 8th. I'm sending you guys all best wishes on your entrepreneurial journeys. If you guys are, opening your own businesses, it's not easy, but it's very rewarding. It's like having a child. It's a very hard job, but it's super rewarding. And if you guys are already an entrepreneur and you co-sign anything that you heard in this video, sound off in the comments, because y'all know we are all going through it, okay? We're all going through it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. The next video will be a hair video, and I will see you then. Bye.